She looked up and says, "Yes, Henri, that's true." As he walked back. And right after that, everybody else said, "Hey, I want a blessing too." And people came all up, and it was blessing people and holding them and telling how good they were. And finally, one of those big assistants, Notre Dame football player who was staying with us to help out, big, strong guy, his neck going right here. And he said, "What about me?" I said, "Come up." And I put my hand on his shoulder, and I said, "John, God loves you." And big tears came out of his eyes. We are called to claim the blessing and to bless people wherever we go. That's our Christian call, to say good things of people. Not to give them little compliments, but to say good things about their being human, about their belovedness. But we are also broken. And I have a deep feeling that our brokenness in this world has a lot to do with relationships. Maybe you and I are not poor physically, economically, but we might be poor because there is a brokenness in our hearts. And I guess each one of you will know what that means. Husband and wife won't be able to speak well to each other. Children and parents feel brokenness in their relationship. Friends that you thought were there for you suddenly cannot respond to your needs. And you can feel an enormous inner anguish and an enormous inner pain. If I ask myself, what is my biggest suffering? It's always somewhere to do with brokenness in the relationships. We all have broken hearts. Somewhere people did not love us the way we want to be loved. Somewhere we feel rejected, abandoned, misunderstood, marginalized. And what do you do with that? I want to give you two words. First of all, you have to have the courage to embrace your brokenness and not deny it. To befriend your brokenness. To say, yes, I am in pain, and I'm not doing as if I'm not. I'm hurting. I'm crying out. I'm in pain. But it is my brokenness. And just as I am unique, I claim my unique pain. We have to have the courage to embrace our brokenness and to claim it as our pain. That's what Jesus means by taking up your cross. He doesn't say make a cross for anybody else. He doesn't say create a cross for yourself. He says simply embrace your cross and say it's mine. You will never be a happy, joyful person when you always deny your brokenness. Oh, it's not so bad, I will get over it. Just let's look at another side. No. First of all, look it in the face and don't be afraid. And secondly, I would like to say to you, dare to put the brokenness under the blessing. Put your brokenness under the blessing that says that you're good. And many of us live it under the curse. Many of us say, well, I wasn't good anyhow, and now look what happened. I lost my friend. Look what happened. He betrayed me. Look what happened. It all proves I'm no good. But Jesus calls us to take our brokenness and put it under the blessing. Under the hands who says, you are my beloved daughter. You are my beloved son. On you my favor rests. And when you put it under the blessing, you will be able to say one day the same words that Jesus said. Didn't you know? that we have to suffer and so enter into our glory. When you put your brokenness under the blessing, then your brokenness can be a pruning in which you are purified and made more and more golden, holy for God. That's not easy, but it's the call. And finally, you and I are given. You and I are taken, blessed, broken, to be given to the world. You're not there for yourself. I'm not there for myself. I'm there for you. You are there for me. We are there for each other. But we are there for the generations to come. Your little life does not end on the day you die. Your little life is a gift for your family, for your friends, but far beyond that for the people who you never even will see and know about. Jesus doesn't ask you to be successful, but he says, be fruitful. And how can you be fruitful without dying? If the grain doesn't die, it will not bring any fruit. And listen to Jesus. He says, it's good for you that I go. Because when I go, I will send you my spirit, my breath, my love, my intimacy. And that will lead you to the full truth. That is, to the full betrothal, to the full betrothal, to the full espousal, to the full communion. And if you believe that your life is a life in which you are called to give more and more and more of yourself, not just a little bit, but all of you, that you can become food and drink for others, when you are willing to pour yourself out for others, you can trust that you will bear immense fruit, far beyond your little life, your little chronology, your little clock time. And dear brothers and sisters, you know, I'm so glad that I can say that to you, because I want you to know that just as Jesus' death became fruitful for generations and generations to come, anyone who lives like Jesus did, as the beloved son or daughter of God, can be sure that his or her life will bear fruit for ages to come. That indeed all generations will call you blessed. So be sure to realize that every little bit of giving you do is already part of your becoming fruitful as the beloved. So you and my life are taken, chosen, blessed, broken, and given. And please, if you go to bed that evening, look over your day and say, where was I chosen again? Where was I blessed again? Where was I broken again? And where was I given? Because every time you recognize that, you recognize the presence of God in your heart, the presence of His Spirit in the center of your being. And you will know that you are the beloved daughter and son of God, and that you can live a free life, free to love.